M2S Lord. Scrap or profit. This vehicle is over 20 years old, and you should not be surprised because you can see how the interior looks like. It is, however, still in working condition and can move to any place that you desire it to. But of course, your journey is not going to be a comfortable one. The seats have been removed, and this was done to work on some parts of the floor that were rusting. The ordinary human would not like to be transported in this vehicle for any reason unless it is a matter of life and death, and even that will still need careful consideration. No one would prefer to drive in this car because it looks like a piece of junk that is waiting to be dumped in a junkyard or a wrecking yard. But hold on before you agree with that thought, because if you think deep enough, you might find people who would adore to have this piece of scrap. Ever heard the saying, one man's poison is another man's meat? If you have, then you would understand where I'm going with this post. You see, there are a lot of people who would still glorify this vehicle because it might offer some form of relief to them. The mechanic, who has nowhere to lay his head in the night, will be glad to sleep in this vehicle because he is still an apprentice in his master's workshop. He has to make sure that nothing in the workshop is stolen or gets missing. Man, the mechanics are trying. To the woman who sells firewood, this would be the best opt to transport firewood from the point of cutting down the trees and burning them to the point of sale for her customers. You know, these women like cars that can carry wood, and normally these cars, when they are dirty, it's better to transport stuff like wood. You cannot go and transport wood in a Rolls Royce or in a Chevrolet, a brand new Chevrolet or a brand new Mercedes. Look for a very old rusty car and it will do the work for you. There are a lot of people who would benefit from this car. Like, for example, the mechanic, as we mentioned earlier. Also, there are people who are looking for scraps to sell. They also would benefit from this, and they will not see this as a piece of junk, but they will see it as a source of income. And oh, to the dreadlock Rasta man who is not too bothered about the perceptions of other people in this world, this would be the blessing he has been waiting for to do his daily rounds because it is economical and has a very hard body. There are a lot of things in your life right now that might be poison to your heart or meat to your jaws. It simply depends on how you view it. If you look closely, you would realize that there are a lot of objects that should be turned into scrap or profit depending on a person who's going to use them. So that's it. If it's scrap, if it's profit, it depends on you. I'm signing out. I am the M2S Lord, and I am the realest. M2S Lord.